concerned that with what's going on with AI, that it's gonna completely take the legs out from a lot of artists. Like if you think about what they're doing with AI, with the ability to write things, it can write stories. You could ask it to write a story for you. It can do code. You can make it have fake images of things that have never really happened, and they're kind of realistic. Did you see the Megalodon one that I posted? The CGI one?
Yeah, that was wild.
Put that up, because let's credit that dude, whoever makes it, because this is insane. I don't know how the fuck this guy does this. But there's a guy, whatever his Instagram page is, I reposted it yesterday. He did a CGI of a megalodon attacking a boat and then fucking up a helicopter. It's so crazy how real it looks. Look how goddamn. Give me some volume on that so we could hear it, because he's got sound effects in it too.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This is nuts, man. Look at this.
It's getting really close to looking real. You can still tell it's AI, but it's getting close.
Yeah, it's getting very close. Look at this. I mean, bro.
Yeah.
If this is a scene in a movie, you'd be like, holy shit.
It's close to movie quality. This looks like the Meg.
Yeah, it's very close.
I'm personally...
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. That's computer generated. It's nuts.
It is. The AI, I'm not threatened by it, but I feel like certain people, if you're like an assignment writer or an assignment director or a special effects guy, maybe. I feel like the really good special effects people are not worried. But like, you know.
I think they should be worried.
The thing that AI can't replicate is not your actual physical voice sonically, but your like the just way your brain is going to move and the choices you're going to make, your actual literary voice. I don't think the machine can replicate that.
But what if it can?
If it can.
Here's the thing. It's like, what if this thing that we think is unique is really just like patterns, and we could accurately predict those patterns if we have a certain amount of your life history. We can keep it within a certain range. You know? Like, what if you came home one day and your wife replaced you with a robot that looks exactly like you, but it's programmed perfectly?
Yo,
Do you know how weird that would be?
It's
wouldn't happen
definitely
to you, but imagine being like some douchebag banker guy, and you come home, and your wife goes, "Come on in, there's someone I want you to meet," and she shuts the door, and then you come from around the corner staring at you, and she's like, "I am tired of your bullshit, and I can just keep you around without having you around," and he'll do whatever the fuck I say. It's a horror movie.
So I think it is a horror movie, but it's also a double-edged sword. Like with everything we're talking about today, is I think if it actually happened, I would be pretty pissed if there was a robot fucking my wife. I would be pissed.
Bro.
But
well. He's you, but he's never gets tired. He doesn't even eat food.
Here's the thing I think about with like people is I think the most distinctive specific thing that makes us who we are is your actual human spirit.
Yeah.
Now, for the AI to replicate that, that would mean that your human spirit has a signature and a code that can actually be codified. That's what we're asking.
Mm-hmm.
Can the human spirit be codified? Or is it actually random and organic and unpredictable in this way that we've been thought to believe, like existentially? So if the AI can replicate the human spirit, and if the human spirit can be codified, there is a silver lining in it for me personally, where I'm like, oh, then I'm not distinct, and there is not like a destiny, and I can just enjoy my life until I die because there's nothing unique about me.
And also, you might already be in a simulation. You might already be in some sort of a computer program. It seems preposterous, but the whole world should be preposterous to you. It should seem crazy that we're on the brink of nuclear war. It should seem crazy that we're counting down the days till the iPhone 15 comes out. Super excited about its launch. Like, what are we doing?
Like, if each individual,
all of it's crazy.
Yeah, if each individual person could be codified into like a QR code of your human spirit. When we're asleep in one night, a computer could simulate 3,000 years of human civilization.
Easily.
It could literally
probably
do
more,
that.
because it would probably create a better computer that has even more capacity and more capability.
And then if it did that, then what's not to say like it can manipulate time and space? Now, that's the next. Can you manipulate time and space?
Of course you can. You just have to figure out how. And we're not close to that yet. But if we're close to making something that figures it out, that makes more sense.
Right now we're manipulating existence.
Yeah.
So then the question is, can existence be boiled down to a code? I think that's the question of this era, this generation right now.
And also the ability to travel to anywhere, the ability to rewrite your genetics, to reverse aging, stop it dead in its tracks, cure diseases, regrow limbs. I mean, they're on the verge of some pretty wild physical discoveries too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that's happening simultaneously, like all over the world. And then on top of that, AI is emerging. And the people, I mean, I don't know enough about this to really comment without just being silly, but the people that don't know what's going to happen, who are educated in it, they're scaring the shit out of me. The people that don't know, the people like...
See, why are you scared? So, and not to be like, why are you scared? I don't want to say it like that. But like, for me,
because I'm a bitch.
No, man, no, it's not like that. I meant it this way, in that existentially, like, if we're meaningless, like, I think the way that people have organized society and tribalism, culture, everything, is to say there is a meaning to life. Like, it's in your best interest to assume that there is a meaning to your life.
Sure.
To not assume that would be like, ooh, that could be sad. But if your life actually doesn't have meaning, maybe it's even more fun.
Yeah.
Who knows?
There's a possibility to that. And there's the inevitable. Like, whether you freak out or not, this stuff is moving in a very specific direction. It's not moving in a place where it's going to slow down and go back to the Stone Age. The only thing that's going to happen, if that happens, we're either going to blow ourselves up, or we're going to get hit by something, or there's going to be a super volcano. It's one of those things, or some else, some other natural disaster, something big. That's the only way we get out of this without becoming bionic.
Yeah.
The only way we get out of this without becoming cyborgs, or without it taking over the world, it's like that's where it's going.
If I had to bet on it, like what happens at the end, I think we're going to realize at like the final hour that there is meaning to life, that like, you know, there was something to accomplish and there was something to do, but we were too late. Because I do feel in at least my body and my emotions, that life is consistently